Everyone has heard of a yeast infection, and many women experience vaginal yeast infections at some point in their lifetime. Today we're going to talk about 8 interesting facts about yeast infections most people don't know about. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Diana. I'm a physician assistant and I specialize in women's health and gynecology. You are watching In the Pink, and if you've never heard of In the Pink before, it actually means in good health and spirits, which is what this channel is all about. So if this is your first time to this channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos just like this one. All right, now the introductions are over. Let's get down to business and talk about yeast infections. Number 1, yeast infection symptoms can act like many other different infections, including bacterial vaginosis, trichomonas, gonorrhea, or chlamydia. Many of the symptoms overlap. Number 2, you can do a simple test that you can get from the over-the-counter section of the pharmacy to help you figure out, or at least get an idea, if you're having a yeast infection or something else. Now, I did a video all about that, and I'll put a link for that video in the video description down below. Number 3, there is nothing in the rule book that says you can't have 2 different types of infections at the same time. In fact, up to half of women who have a yeast infection may have a second different infection as well. Number 4, most vaginal yeast infections are from an organism called Candida albicans. It can also be found in the gastrointestinal tract and in the mouth. When it's in the mouth, it's called thrush. Number 5, douching can increase your chances of getting a yeast infection. Don't douche. Your vagina is a delicate ecosystem, and when you douche, you disrupt the ecosystem and create an environment that is more susceptible for yeast infections. Number 6, frequent yeast infections can be a sign that something more serious is going on, like diabetes or HIV. So if you are having multiple infections, like 3 or more in a year, that might be a reason for you to go and have your general health checked out. Number 7, up to 25% of women already have the Candida yeast organism in their vagina. But don't worry, if it's not causing symptoms, you don't need to do anything about it. And finally, number 8, some studies have shown that probiotics can help to prevent yeast infections. Studies are still being done to see how effective probiotics are, but if you have recurrent yeast infections, so 3 or more yeast infections in a year, you might want to look into probiotics. If you'd like to know more about ways to naturally prevent yeast infections, my next video is going to be all about this. So hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell so you don't miss that video or any other videos just like this one. Thanks for watching my video about the 8 interesting facts about yeast infections that you might not have known about. I hope it was informative. If you'd like to know more about vaginal infections, I'll put a link to my video on the 3 main types of vaginitis in the video description down below. Thanks for watching, and here's hoping that everything in your life is in the pink.